Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Adrian Tinsley Center here at Bridgewater State University. My name is Luke Mansfield. Zachary McMahon will be joining me in just a second. We're about to get underway in this men's basketball matchup in between the Framingham State University Rams and the BSU Bears. As in just a second, we'll be taking it to our PA announcer for the starting five for both these teams.
Bridgewater State University is a safe, respectful, and inclusive community. We welcome and we are committed to providing and supporting learning and growing together in a welcoming and inclusive environment.
Let's meet today's starting lineups. First for the visitors from Framingham. At guard, 6'3" graduate student from Everett, number 0, Jonathan Noel. At guard, 5'10" senior from New Britain, number 2, Brian Thompson. At guard, 6'4" junior from Grand Rapids, Michigan, number 4, Adonis Vachon. At forward, 6'7" freshman from Lynn, number 20, Josh St. Jean. And at guard, 6'5" junior from North Plainfield, New Jersey, number 22, Kyle Philiston. Head coach for the Rams is Donald Morris Jr. And now for your Bears of Bridgewater State University. At guard, 5'8" sophomore captain from Framingham, number 4, Date Kakuba. At forward, 6'4" freshman from Plymouth, number 10, Josh Campbell. At guard, 6' junior captain from Peabody, number 23, Alex Gonzalez. At guard, 6'2" freshman from Quincy, number 31, Zach Taylor. And at forward, 6'4" sophomore from Rochester, number 33, Steve Morrell. Head coach for the Bears is alum Matt McLaughlin in his second season. He is assisted by Aaron Struthers, David Lane,
Usual suspects out there for the Bears, -1, Emerson Hallblad, not going to be starting for the Bears here today. He is out. In his place is going to be the sophomore Stephen Morrell out of Rochester, Massachusetts. He started his first 2 career games in place of Hallblad. This will be his 3rd, of course.
And Campbell will be taking the tip-off.
It's a different look for the Bears. Usually it's Hallblad, the one out there. Framingham State will win it. Good passing quickly by Framingham State. It's Adonis Vachon with the ball now. So he'll find Brian Thompson. Brian Thompson finds St. John under the net. And a beautiful bucket right there for Jonathan Noel.
Now, Kakuba has possession, gets it over to Campbell. Campbell, surrounded by 2 defenders, gets it to Taylor. Gonzalez to Kakuba. Back to Gonzalez, takes a 3 and misses, rebounded by Kyle Philistine.
Unlucky bounce there on the 3 from Gonzalez. Mid-range, no good for St. John.
And Gonzalez on the rebound. Kakuba with the ball. Campbell over to Taylor. Taylor over to Morrell. Morrell gets it to Campbell. Gonzalez to Kakuba. Morrell moving the ball around. Kakuba takes a 3 and the swish.
That's what Dante Kakuba does best. Absolutely knocks down a 3 right there. You know, both these teams come into this game with very similar records. both just starting their MASCAC gauntlet as well. The second MASCAC matchup for both these teams. Very similar situation to these colleges' women's teams.
Meanwhile, Thompson kicks it out to surrounded by two Bears defenders. And misses the shot.
Rams foul number 20, St. Jean.
They're going to call a foul there on St. Jean. That's going to be the first foul for either team. It's going to be Josh Campbell getting ready to throw in here for Bridgewater.
I'm not sure what's going on the court right now.
Looks like something's up
With
Jonathan Noel.
and in his place is Jordan Earl, the senior out of Boston.
Jaden Earl started for the Rams a little bit last year. He's a very good player coming off their bench. Not sure what's up with Noel, but he's down at the corner of the Rams bench speaking to their trainer.
Now off the pass to Morrell. Morrell gets fouled up. And Stephen Morrell, 3 for 6 at the charity stripe this season. Makes his first. See, Taylor had a good pass to Morrell. Morrell was able to draw the foul. Looks like St. John.
It looks like something going on with the back of Jonathan Noel down there on the bench with the Rams trainer. He's getting checked out. Hopefully he's able to come back in this game. He's a big player for this Rams team.
Yeah, and Kukuba just poked out the ball from Thompson. But it will remain Rams ball.
This could be rough for the Rams. You're talking about a 14.1 point per game player who barely played 20 seconds of this game, and he's already dealing with something.
Rams. Thompson, guarded by Kukuba. Thompson goes into the paint and makes his shot from contact from Morrell.
Nice move by Thompson to get around Morrell right there. In the air for the layup. Bears still lead here by 1.
Thompson, guarded by Philistine, get it back to Campbell, back to Kukuba, to Gonzalez. Kukuba with the open 3, and it's good. Second off the game.
You can't let this guy get hot. Dante Kukuba, 2 for 2 from 3, 2 for 2 shooting already. And we're just getting started. He's already heated up.
Erhold takes the layup, no good. Rebounded by Kukuba. Kukuba in transition, kicks out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes a jump. Campbell with the offensive rebound and the second chance points.
Talk about right place, right time for Josh Campbell, just right under the net, ready to recover as Gonzalez went wide. Sailed it a little bit, but Josh Campbell right there to recover. He has been a fantastic player in just his freshman season for the Bears.
And Thompson over to Philistine. Philistine over to Fashion. And there's a foul on the play. It looks like it was Gonzalez grabbing on the arm of Erhold. And it's going to be Rams ball.
It's going to be Thompson getting ready to throw that one in.
Thompson over to St. John to Philistine. Back to Philistine, guarded by Campbell. He goes into the paint, takes a shot, no good. Rebounded by St. John, and the and one. Talk about toughness from St. John, getting that rebound over Morrell, and taking that shot and getting the and one.
Yeah, John St. Jean does a good job fighting through contact there to send him to the line. Committed a couple fouls early in the game, but draws one right there. And a little bit of a bouncer, but he knocks down his free throw. Good three-point play.
Kukuba will decide what to do, directing traffic Gets over to Taylor. Back Campbell to Gonzalez. Gonzalez inside to Taylor. Misses a pass to Gonzalez. Now they're in the fast break with Thompson. Campbell stops in his track, but he'll draw a foul.
Yeah, that was a tough break for the Bears. Jaden Errol got a piece of that pass. You see it right here. Zach Taylor overshoots Morrell right to Errol. And Josh Campbell gets some serious airtime right there. It's not going to work out for them. Justin Parsons going to sub on, and Precious Oko back with the Bears. He makes his return to the lineup as well.
Yeah, Precious Oko, his last time at the Tinsley Center was December 10, 2022 against Wesleyan. Meanwhile, Campbell on the corner, and it's good.
And the Bears got some shooters out there right now. Josh Campbell, Kakuba, and Precious Oko transfer from UMaine. He is a serious threat. And having a guy like him coming off the bench, when he could easily get double digits any given night, it is an absolute luxury for this Bears team.
And St. John in the paint gets his shot. Bears up by 1. Oko over the Kakuba to Campbell. Parsons back to Oko. Oko with the jumper. No good. Rebounded by St. John. Now Thompson's in transition. Fashion with the layup and the contact. Rams take the lead.
Solid layup right there by Adonis Fashawn. You get the replay of that right here. He's working on Justin Parsons, goes inside. Able to get that one right around Stephen Morrell and into the bucket. Alvin Chikwueze going to sub on to replace Morrell. The Bears getting some size right here, 6'6". We talked about Emerson Hallblad. He's not going to be out here today. I don't expect to see Josh Vargas or Tommy Chatton either. They're also going to be out for today's game.
And
it looks like it's going to be a full timeout.
Full timeout, Rams.
From the Rams.
So we're going to take you back right here and look at the play where it looked like Jonathan Noel got hurt. Not sure what exactly happened. It didn't look like he took any contact there from Morrell or Campbell. I think he might have landed funny or something. The way he kind of went about it makes me think he aggravated something that was already bothering him.
Yeah.
A lingering injury, because he knew immediately and something was up. He's still on that far side of the Rams bench talking with their trainer right now.
Yes. Yeah, and Jonathan Noel, he already missed one game this season. You know, someone who's a regular starter, 16.1 points per game, 29 minutes a game.
And if I had to bet, the cause for him missing that last game is the same thing that's keeping him out of this one right now. It seemed to be something with his lower back. He was rubbing some sort of ointment on it after he subbed off.
Yeah.
He's also got a wrap on his hamstring. So it could be a variety of things right here that are going wrong for Jonathan Noel. Hopefully for the Rams, they're able to get him back in, because like you said, 16.1 points per game. That's a huge player for this team. Jaden Errol's no slouch himself, but you're losing your top scorer in Jonathan Noel.
Oko takes the three, misses. Tapped over by Campbell. Now Chikwueze with the bucket. The Bears tie it up at 15. Rams a transition. Fashion.
Alvin Chikwueze really using his size to his advantage right there in that last bucket. That's a great feed by Parsons to Kakuba for the layup.
Yeah, good fast break points for the Bears to take the lead. Philstein over to Thompson. Over to Fashawn. Fashawn over to Thompson. Thompson to the corner. It's like St. John, covered by Chikwueze. Chikwueze through some contact. St. John ties it up at 17.
Hats off to Alvin Chikwueze right there, because he played that very clean, not interrupting with St. Jean at all.
Kakuba takes a three, no good, rebounded by Thompson.
And we've talked about Jonathan Noel being out for the Rams. Both of these teams, this came in to be a very even matchup. Very similar records for both teams here. But Emerson Hallblade's out for the Bears as well. Both of these teams have lost one of their top 2 key players.
Meanwhile, Oko off the rebound draws a foul, and he'll be going to the line.
Mikhail Hayes is going to get ready to sub on here. Looks like Brian Thompson's going to head to the bench in his place.
Oko is 5 for 7 in a short time with back from the Bears.
Looks like Tyler Ayumura is going to come back as well as Oko misses his first. Ayumura is going to go in for Dante Kakuba.
Ayumura, he's played in his 10th straight game now, all off the bench.
Oko gets his second one to drop. The Bears now lead by 1.
Hayes, covered by Ayumura. Hayes kicks it out to Vachon, covered by Oko. Back to Philistine. Back to the corner. And that's the swish that the Rams were waiting for.
Adonis Vachon from the corner absolutely drills a 3. Precious Oko has it now for Bridgewater.
Parsons over the Campbell. Campbell with the jump shot, no good. Now Campbell running. And the layup at second chance points ties it up at 20.
Just look at the athleticism there from Josh Campbell. That guy can get up, lays that one right in. He could have probably slammed that one in if he wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. Hayes going to the paint with the layup, no good. Rebounded by Oko, long pass to Parsons. Parsons on the fast break.
Great feed by Precious Oko to find Justin Parsons. And some great defense on that possession as well by Tyler Ayumura.
Earled. A pick play by St. John. Kicks it out to Vachon. Good defense by Chikwueze. And now Oko's with the ball.
Rams getting ready to send on a substitution. It's Harrison Baradu who's down near the scorer's table. Precious Oko hits the deck.
And he'll be going for his second time on the charity stripe.
We get the replay right there. He took some contact, took something off the back from Adonis Vachon. Looks like St. Jean might have got some contact in there as well. But Adonis Vachon almost 5-starred him back there. Oko misses his first.
Just like the last time.
Bodu comes on, and joining him is going to be Jaden Wilson. So it looks like they sent off Vachon and Kyle Philistine. But worth noting that Coach Donald Morris did say to Adonis Vachon he might be going back in very soon.
Okay. Wilson over to Bodu, and the end one.
Bodu coming right off the bench, getting some work in right there, drawing the and one. He has a chance to draw even right here for the Bears. Louis Jennings is draw even for the Rams. Louis Jennings is going to sub in for the Bears. I'm thinking faster than I can talk. And Brian Thompson's also going to head back out there for the Rams. Heading to the bench in his place is Mikhail Hayes.
Boadu is 53.3 free throw shooter.
Beautiful free throw from him, tying things up at 23 apiece.
Now Oko's taking it from the point guard position. Oko's pass is no good, but he gets it back. Oko in the paint with the layup. He's going to hit the deck once again.
They're going to call that foul on Jaden Earled. And that'll send Precious Oko to the line for already his third trip.
Yeah, Oko's just been taking it all the contact from the Rams defense so far, and it's been You know, it's been 50% from the line already as he makes his first for the first time today.
Adonis Vachon's going to sub in here. He's going to replace Jaden Harold. We heard that he was going to sub on back quickly. And you know, score points however you can. Precious Oko's done a good job of that so far. Already his third trip to the line.
Oko makes his second. Now Thompson, covered by Ayumura. Thompson over to St. Jean. St. Jean through contact from...
That's going to be a foul on Chikwueze. See that replay right here. And Chikwueze gets his arm up underneath that arm of St. John. I think that's what did it. But also right here, he gets a piece of St. John's arm, or St. Jean's arm, I'm sorry. So there's a couple instances that could have done him in.
He just made his first free throw. And he's 2 for 2 on that trip.
The Rams able to tie things back up. It's going to be Precious Oko with the ball for Bridgewater.
Oko back to Ayumura, back to Parsons. Parsons to Jennings. Jennings with the corner three, no good. Rebounded by St. Jean. Gets it off right away to Thompson. St. Jean over to Wilson. Wilson to Thompson. Back to St. Jean. St. Jean covered by Chikwueze. No, shot is no good.
Too many bodies under the net for St. Jean to work through.
And Oko sinks to 3.
Now, we were talking about don't let Dante Kakuba get hot. I wouldn't want to let Precious Oko get hot either.
Absolutely.
And it seems like he's heating up.
Wilson over to Thompson. Thompson going to the lane, kicks it back to Wilson. Wilson back to Thompson. Thompson goes into the lane and makes the shot.
Good job fighting through contact for the layup right there.
Oko kicks it out to Ayumura. Ayumura over to Chikwueze. Chikwueze back to Jennings to Oko. Oko with the jumper, no good. And grabbed by Thompson.
You know, Precious Oko missed that last shot, but he hasn't been in the cave for over a year, and he has not lost a step. He has come in looking very good off the bench so far for the Bears.
Missed shot from Thompson, rebounded by Chikwueze. Oko through some contact, gets his shot in. And now the Bears are up by 3.
I'm a little surprised there was no call right there. Precious Oko fought through a lot of contact, a very impressive layup. But I was a little surprised I didn't hear a whistle. Jaden Harold's getting ready to sub back on for the Rams.
Now St. Jean will be going to the line. And the foul is going to be on Chikwueze.
17th foul.
Chikwueze's already getting up there with the fouls. Sends St. Jean to the line. Harold and Philliston getting ready to sub back on here for Bridgewater.
Yeah, the Rams are in the bonus. The Bears have 7. Makes his first shot.
Morel, Gonzalez, and Kakuba come on here for the Bears. To the bench, Ayumura, Parsons, and Chikwueze. Couldn't see the back of their jerseys from over here.
St. John misses his second. Rebounded by Jennings. Oko, Kukuber over to Jennings. Jennings kicks it back to Gonzalez to Oko. And we got a travel call on Oko. And that's going to be a costly turnover.
There's an error with the scoreboard right now. that I think was first spotted by Josh Castillo. He made Donald Morris aware of that one. And we're getting that taken care of right now. Our scores table just fixed it, so hopefully that updated for you guys as well. 30-28 is the official score.
Yeah. And we're about to resume play. Coach McLaughlin coaching his team up as the Rams will have the ball now.
Yeah, we said this was going to be a close game. I wasn't aware of how close it would be, because it has felt like it's been within 2 points or less this entire time.
And the ball rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be Rams ball. Yeah, I could tell from
right here, it looks like Parsons.
Jennings and Gonzalez touched it.
And I think Morrell might have got in there as well. Whatever it was a Bear who last touched the ball.
Erhold gets it to the corner. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Oko. Oko in transition kicks it out to Kakuba. Kakuba kicks it out to Oko. Oko with the jumper.
Just an unlucky bounce right there for Precious Oko, in and out of the net. It's one of those ones where you can't blame the shooter, you blame the basket.
Yes. Thompson, covered by Kakuba, kicks it out to Philistine. Back to St. Jean, to Thompson. Back to Philistine on the corner. Gets it inside to St. Jean. Back to Philistine. Philistine takes the three. No good. Rebounded by Morrell. Now Kakuba will take it up the court. Kakuba over to Jennings. Jennings back to Oko. Oko over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Kakuba. Kakuba in the paint. Jennings misses it, and now the Rams are in transition. Vachon makes the layup. The contact from Morrell. And we're all tied up at 30.
Tough bucket right there for Adonis Vachon.
Jennings over to Kakuba. Kakuba, nice pass to Morrell. Morrell draws the contact for the and one.
He's not just a shooter, he can facilitate too. That was a fantastic pass by Dante Kakuba. Get the replay right here to find Stephen Morrell under the net. And look at him thread the needle right there in between St. John and Vachon.
Morrell in his second trip to the line will be shooting one. He's 2 for 2. He's got 4 points on the night.
To string of substitutions here for the Rams. St. Jean's going to head to the bench. They're going to send in Javon Calhoun, number 13.
Now, it looked like Gonzalez tapped it out, but it must have been touched by a Rams player as they're calling Bears ball.
Along with Calhoun, Mikhail Hayes going to come back onto the court in place of Brian Thompson.
But the replay showed that it was in fact Calhoun that took it. Kalbite's shot misses. Morrell tried to put it back. It's got to roll out of bounds. It's going to be Rams ball.
A tough miss for the Bears. Morrell fought for that rebound, unable to corral it.
Hayes kicks it out over to Vachon. Vachon kicks it back to Hayes. Hayes into the corner. Now Jennings with the nice save by Jennings over to Morrell. Morrell banks it in.
Louis Jennings with an absolute missile from the corner to find Stephen Morrell and feed him for the layup. Nice move right there by Mikhail Hayes to get by Kakuba.
Philistine on the corner, no good. In the football pass over the Kakuba from Gonzalez. And Kakuba with the layup. The Bears onto their largest lead by 7.
Louis Jennings keeps doing that. Coach Ferrier might have to call him up to play quarterback.
Kakuba tried to dive for the ball before the whistle.
I think he's going to get tagged with a blocking foul as well. Some subs for the Bears here. Zach Taylor, Josh Campbell going to come back in. It's going to be Gonzalez and Jennings headed to the bench. John St. Jean's going to head back on. He's going to replace Javon Calhoun.
And Erhold is shaken up at midcourt. He is limping a little bit. They're checking on him.
Jaden Wilson's getting ready to sub on, the sophomore from Pine Bush, New York. Played his high school ball at the Darrow School. He's standing right in front of the scorer's table, getting ready to come on.
And the transfer from Casanova College. Meanwhile, Erhold made his first.
Jaden Arrow, the huge piece off the bench here for this Framingham team. He knocks down his second. And as you noticed, he was limping, so they're going to send in Wilson to replace him. He's grimacing as he walks past the bench.
The Rams with a couple of injuries in this first half. Noel looked like he had a back issue. Went out earlier in this game, and now, meanwhile, Oko takes the 3, and it's good.
Nice heads-up play there by Stephen Morrell, able to get that out to Precious Oko. Looked like they might have been in a disastrous situation as that one rolls out and in.
Oko over the Campbell in the paint. He gets fouled up.
Traveling violation. Rams ball.
They're going to call that a travel on Josh Campbell. A little unfortunate for him as he gets tripped up right there on St. Jean's leg. That's what eventually led him to travel.
Yeah, I certainly thought they would call a foul there, but
I think it was a clean play, just unfortunate positioning for Josh Campbell as that one goes out of bounds.
It's going to be Rams ball after Kakuba pokes it. Thompson covered by Kakuba. Gets it over to Fashawn. Back to Wilson, to Thompson. Back to Philistine, covered by Campbell. Campbell, good defense by Campbell, and Morales going to get the rebound. Off the foot of Kakuba, but Oko's able to pick it up.
Great dish by Oko to Kakuba.
Back to Campbell. It was Morale had some trouble, and now Rams tried to do a fast break, but unsuccessful.
Yeah, Brian Thompson had to extend a lot to keep that one inbounds.
And the floater, the layup by Taylor. Taylor gets his first points up the game.
Quincy native has been a big piece starting for this Bears team in just his freshman year.
Rams moving the ball around in the paint. Fashawn makes it. The Bears up by 8.
Precious Oko going to call for a timeout.
Precious Oko is leading the Bears in scoring off the bench. That lethal duo for the Bears right now, with Kakuba having 10.
That was a 30-second timeout, by the way, for the Bears. And having a guy like Oko, and then you have Kakuba, and then Josh Campbell, that is a phenomenal look at guard for the Bears. And then you got even more pieces, Zach Taylor. And Emerson Hallbright isn't even playing today. And the Bears have been very, very good.
Yes, and they have been really good on the boards too. Stephen Morales leading the team with 5.
And Stephen Morrell, that's a downgrade in height in comparison to Hallbright, about 5 inches, but he doesn't let that get in the way. Stephen Morrell has been great off the glass.
Now we're about to resume play here at the Tinsley Center. It's going to be Campbell on the inbound. And gets it over to Kakuba. Kakuba, thinking about what to do, gets into the lane, kicks it out to Oko. Oko's through some contact, tried to pass it over to Taylor. And they're calling it Rams ball.
They're going to say that one went out of bounds off the Bears, down over there in the corner.
Thompson kicks it over to Vachon. Vachon, Philistine open three, and the swish.
Philistine for 3.
Absolutely fantastic three by Philistine. Some good news for the Rams. Jaden Errol is no longer talking with the trainer. He's just sitting on the bench with the rest of the team. I don't know what that means for his future outlook going forward this game, but it might not be the worst.
And Taylor makes a shot off the jumper. And the Bears 44, Rams 37. Vachon, covered by Kakuba. And we got a whistle on the play, and
they're going to call a hold on Kakuba.
Bears foul number 4, Kakuba, second personal, 9.
See the replay right there. Right here, they lock arms. And that's going to do it for the foul. That's going to send Vachon to the line for a 1-and-1.
Vachon, 1 for 1 on the line. Second time today.
A little bit of a weird bounce, but it goes in. Tyler Ayumura is going to come in for Kakuba. Very defensively gifted guard.
And he's 2 for 2, 3 for 3 for the total. Now Oko taking it from the point guard position. Campbell over to Taylor, back to Oko. Oko with the 3, no good. Rebound, good rebound by Campbell. Campbell dished to Taylor. Taylor draws the contact.
What a rebound there by Stephen Morrell. We talked about Jordan Peebles in the women's game stepping up. You look right here as Morrell taps that one over to Campbell for the rebound. That was a fantastic play. We talked about Peebles stepping up during the women's game. You see Stephen Morrell doing some of that right here in the absence of Emerson Hallblad.
Taylor makes his first shot. Taylor is very accurate from the free throw line, 77.8. As he makes his second. Ayumura pressing on Thompson.
Just textbook form from Taylor from the free throw line.
Wilson over the Thompson, covered by Ayumura. Ayumura getting real aggressive out there. And on Thompson.
He's just a very good defensive player, just an annoying guy to be guarded by. It's tough to play around him, and we see why right there.
Vachon takes the layup, and that falls into a bucket.
Beautiful spin move there by Adonis Vachon, working around Precious Oko.
Oko passing inside to Morrell, back to Taylor. Taylor going inside, and the stuffing from Philistine. And it's going to be
Philistine just all over that mid-range jumper. Textbook clean block right there. That was all ball.
Calhoun comes in for the Rams. Ayumura, long pass over to Oko. Oko with the 3. His third of the game. Thompson, covered heavily by Ayumura. Thompson with the jump. That's good. And now Oko's taking it up the court. With 1 minute remaining, kicks over to Campbell. Campbell! The shot from Joshua Campbell brings the Bears to 8. 50 seconds left. Thompson, Ayumura, heavily matched. Ayumura, back to Thompson from Vachon. Vachon takes it, the 3, rebounded by Oko. 35 seconds left. Noko slows down. He is going to be covered by Wilson.
Good look to slow things down here. 8-point lead. Still a decent amount of time left on the clock.
5 seconds separated from the game clock and the shot clock.
Precious Oko's got some time to work with.
Oko shoots it, not a good shot. 5 seconds left.
I think he might have been looking to the pass.
Wilson draws the contact and he's shaking up.
He's going to be able to look up. I think Precious Oko is looking to feed Morrell down in the paint. So you see that last play right there. Wilson tries to sidestep Yaimura, who the foul is called on.
Wilson, in his first trip to the line, looking for his first points of the game.
2.2 seconds left in the half. Bellotti going to sub on here for Adonis Vachon, the junior from Grand Rapids, Michigan, heads off. He's replaced by the Atlanta man.
And Wilson makes his second. 2 seconds left. Ayumura takes it half court. Ooh, off the rim. And the Bears are up by 6.
Solid showing in the first half for the Bears. As you said, they'll come into half number 2, leading by 6. This has been a good performance. Very evenly matched teams right here in record. This has been a fantastic tight game.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be taking a break on Bears Sports Network on BTV.
The opportunities for me as an undergraduate here at BSU are essentially limitless. I've gotten an internship, I've been going to these great classes. I've definitely been given the ability to pursue something that's so passionate and dear to me.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and I know how powerful words can be. The term gay doesn't mean stupid, lame, or less than.
So I pledge to speak up if I hear the term gay used in a derogatory way or any other homophobic terms.
If you can play in Division III.
I'm a Division III student athlete, and my teammates unconditionally accepted me as part of their family. So now I pledge to do the same for others. If you can play in Division III.
7:55 remaining. Tatum with the drive.
Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade. You fuel us, we fuel you.
Rise and shine, and don't forget your booties, 'cause it's cold out there. It's cold out there every day with the national.
Hello, welcome back to the men's basketball matchup, MASCAC matchup between the Framingham State University and your Bears of Bridgewater State University. The Bears are up 51-45. Shortly we'll have the halftime stats where, especially on the rebounds, the Bears are dominating with 24-13. They also are dominating in the three-pointers.
Yeah, you got 5 more attempted and 4 more made. Free throws, pretty much even. 13 for 14 from Framingham, 9 for 11 from the Bears. Turnovers, not a great look for the Bears. They've doubled up Framingham. Yeah. Framingham's been very good on points off turnovers as well.
You got two players on each side with double figures. For the Bears, you got Oko off 15 points off the bench, and with Kakuba with 10. And for the Rams, you got Vachon with 14 and St. Jean with 10.
If you look at the rebounds as well, 13 for Framingham, 24 for the Bears. And they're without arguably the team's best rebounder in Emerson Hallblad. Stephen Morrell has really stepped up to fill that gap today.
Absolutely. And Jonathan Noel exited out the game early in the first half. I was walking by his bench during halftime. He had like tape like around his thigh.
Yeah, it's his right leg is all taped up. Hopefully he'll come back. I wouldn't hold my breath on it though.
No.
Bears currently have a 6-point lead, hoping to follow in the footsteps of the women's team, who took a victory a little bit earlier here.
Yes,
they snagged their second MASCAC win of the season.
Here's some first half highlights.
Look at Dante Kakuba just knocked down a 3 with a man in his face right there. He has been great so far today. There's another one. He came out shooting and serving passes. If you look at that pass to Josh Campbell for 3. This Bears team can shoot. They could shoot before, and now they got Precious Oko back. They just got a whole lot better.
Yeah, and that long pass from Oko, that top highlight play in my opinion.
That shot right there from Oko was almost the exact same as Kakuba's first 3. Same place, almost same coverage. Nice dish by Morrell right there. That came off a beautiful pass by Louis Jennings. He was absolutely dishing them back-to-back plays down the court.
And
oh, really?
Taylor over to Campbell. Taylor back to Kakuba. Kakuba pump fake. Campbell on the corner. What a way to start the second half. A 3 from Campbell.
A little bit of a Bears connection from Framingham State. Head coach Donald Morris, his wife went to Bridgewater State, won 2 conference championships with the Bears, Colleen Hansen. And he just told me they should put her in the Bears Hall of Fame. And you know what? I'm with him on that one.
You know, we got a Rams player down. It's Thompson. Is he holding his arm? I don't know if it's his.
Oh. Looks like he got hit below the belt. He's down. The Rams have really dealt with some tough luck today. Some injuries we saw, as you said, Jonathan Noel went out under 30 seconds into the first half. Then his replacement, Jaden Errold, went out later into that half. He came out. He hasn't gone back in just yet. And now Brian Thompson got hit. It looks like he'll stay in. It looks like he did just get hit in a very unfortunate spot.
Yes.
They're not sending in a substitution. Or they are sending in a substitution, I'm sorry. We've all been there, and that is not a great place to be.
Looks like they're going to have to, because he's still shaken up.
Sure, there are plenty of our listeners who can relate to that one.
In for Thompson is Ty Staples Santos, the freshman out of Bridgeport. Staples Santos with the layup to start things off. And now Taylor's on the fast break. And Taylor in transition brings the Bears to 11.
As all these MASCAC teams do, they got a lot of Massachusetts pull, but they got some pull from across the country. New Jersey, Maryland, Georgia, Florida, Illinois, and even out of the country with Japan.
Yes, Wilson, the product from New York, just made a layup, brought the deficit to 9. And Taylor gets over to Campbell.
Talking about that nationwide pull.
Gonzalez. Pass with, and the steal from Kakuba. Kakuba on the fast break. What a play.
Great defensive play by Kakuba, and something that went overlooked was the toe drag by Josh Campbell to keep it in bounds. That was fantastic. Little Julio Jones-esque toe drag right there.
St. Jean over the top, brings the Rams deficit to 9. Kakuba over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the jumper, no good. And St. Jean stepped out of bounds. They're gonna call, and it's gonna be Bears ball.
Johnson, we're gonna take you back to that Kakuba basket off of the steal. I'm sorry, that Wrong highlight. That was a Gonzalez bucket.
Gonzalez.
Sure, we'll show you that one later.
Over to Taylor. Taylor back to Kakuba. Kakuba. And the putback by Morrell.
Stephen Morrell, part of this group of young players, really doing bits out here for the Bears. This is sophomore year from Rochester, Massachusetts.
Staple Santos kicks it back over to Vachon. Vachon misses the shot, rebounded by Kakuba. Kakuba's going in transition, covered by Staple Santos. Kicks it out to Gonzalez, back to Kakuba, thinking about a shot. Now he does, and he misses it. And the Rams player lost it, Jaden Wilson.
Now, here's the highlight we were talking about, that Kakuba basket off of the steal. First, Josh Campbell struggling to keep it in bounds, gets it swatted away. But a heads-up play by Dante Kakuba takes it away from Adonis Vachon and lays it in for the layup.
Gonzalez three is no good. The Philistine lets it go, and it's going to be Rams ball. Barely touched the rim.
Good news for the Rams. Brian Thompson looks about ready to come back in. He looks like he's good now. Standing up on the sideline, speaking with the trainer a little bit. But it looks like we might see him again.
The Philistine over. Another steal by Kakuba. Off of St. In the dish. Dish over to Taylor with the layup. It looks like we're going to get a timeout here at the Tinsley Center.
And Brian Thompson is going to check back in, as is Jaden Harold. We hadn't seen him come back in since he went down with an injury midway through the first. As we look back at that Kakuba steal, great play. Just jumping in front, almost like a cornerback of John St. Jean. And that beautiful pass down inside to Zach Taylor.
Perhaps Joe Very will be calling it up soon, too.
Yeah, him and Louis Jennings, they keep this up. They might just get a call.
You take a look at Mac McLaughlin, a former BSU Bears men's basketball player. In his second season, replacing the legendary coach, oh crap, Joe Faroba. The Bears up by 11. You know, Mac McLaughlin, he had a very successful first season with the Bears, taking them to the MASCAC championship. Wait, no, we did. Taking them to the MASCAC semifinal, where they unfortunately lost to the Westfield State Owls.
Nevertheless, a first-year head coach. He really had a good showing out there for his team. Put up a good, productive season in his first year. He's looking for more of that this year. Of course, very similar, we talked about during the women's broadcast, the Bears are about to go on their big stretch of playing MASCAC matchups. They've only played one, that was against Salem State, that was this Wednesday. Now they're taking on Framingham State in just their second MASCAC matchup.
St. Jean, in the fast break, Campbell draws the foul. And Campbell taking his first trip to the line today. Off the foul from Vachon.
Brian Thompson getting ready to check back in. Errold's already gone in. Which, like I said just a little bit ago, this is the first time we've seen him since he went down with an injury. About midway through, Staples Santos will step off. Thompson will come back on. He came in for Thompson when Thompson got hit below the belt.
And Campbell just missed his first free throw shot.
Harrison Boadu looks like he's going to come back. No, he just faked me out. Ran in front of the scorer's table, then ran back to the bench. So maybe we'll see him soon as their next sub, but not as quickly as we might have anticipated.
And Campbell makes his second. Now, Thompson back to Vachon. Back over to Harold. Into corner is Philistine. Philistine draws the contact from Campbell.
Now we'll see Boadi check in.
Bears foul number 10, Campbell, second personal, first team
That's
foul.
the second personal foul of the game for Josh Campbell. First team foul, both teams at one apiece. So Philistine will go to the line for two, his first trip to the charity stripe today.
Philistine, 73.8 free throw percentage entering this game. Misses his first.
Boadu comes on. It's going to be Adonis Vachon that he replaces.
And he makes his second. Brings the Rams to within 13. Kakuba over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Taylor. Covered by Philistine. Taylor in the lane.
Nice work by Zach Taylor, working around Kyle Philistine, laying that one up and in for 2. Bears now have a 15-point lead.
And Thompson. Covered heavily by Kakuba. Is St. Jean. Out to Earl. Now back to Boadu. The jumper from St. Jean. Rebounded by Boadu. Kicks it back over to Earl. Earl into the paint. And the layup is good. Now the Bears are playing up-tempo offense. Now goes back to Taylor and Kakuba going back and forth. Back to Gonzalez. Misses shot. Gonzalez once again off the dish.
They're going to call a foul there on Harrison Boadu. Substitutions in for the Bears. It's going to be Parsons and Oko replacing Gonzalez and Campbell.
Yeah, you know, good rebound once again by Morrell, his 8th of the game. And, you know, before the whistle blew. Jumper from the fadeaway from Taylor. Now Taylor's on a bit of a hot streak. He gets 12.
Beautiful basket right there on the fader by Zach Taylor. Errol to air ball.
And it's going to be a foul on the Bears.
That's going to be on Justin Parsons, one of the captains of this Bears team.
And we got a timeout on the court by the Rams.
30-second called by Brian Thompson.
Bears currently have 4 players in double figures, and that's for the 3rd straight game. Oko hasn't been in the second half so far. He's got 15. Taylor's got 14. He's 6 of 7 from the field. Joshua Campbell with 13. Kakuba with 12. And we're about to resume play. Philistine's going to inbound it for the Rams. He passes inside, and Boadu draws the contact. And he'll go to the line. The second trip up the game, 1 for 1.
3 team fouls now for the Bears, 2 for Framingham. Boadu knocks down his first. Adonis Vachon going to sub in here. He'll replace Kyle Philistine.
Morrell is coming out for Chikwueze. Get some height in there.
Yeah, Chikwueze stands 6'6", 2 inches taller than Stephen Morrell. Morrell might need a little bit of a breather. He's played most of this half.
Kakuba on the rebound. And gets it right away to Taylor. Back to Kakuba. Kakuba mishandling the ball, but Taylor into the lane.
Good play by Chikwueze to get it over to Kakuba, who ended up getting it to Oko.
Now Taylor on the corner. Now Kakuba over to Oko. Chance after chance. Oko draws the contact and the and one.
What a sequence of events right there for the Bears. Chikwueze was fighting for it on the ground, was able to somehow get the ball over to Dante Kakuba, who eventually found Precious Oko, who laid it up and got the and one right there. You see the play I'm talking about. It's a really great sequence of events from this Bears team. And a beautiful basket by Precious Oko to set up the and one.
Oko misses his shot. It's gonna be, looks like a foul by Taylor. Rams player hit the deck.
First personal, fourth team foul.
Fourth team foul by the Bears. As one more will get them in the bonus. You get the Rams in the bonus. Now Thompson, back over to Erhol, over to Boadu, back to Thompson. The pick play by St. Jean. Thompson, in the stuffing from Chikwueze. And now in transition, Taylor. Boadu was about to tackle Taylor.
Yeah, deep feed from Kakuba to Taylor, and Taylor got a little bit of a hug from Boadu on that play. That's going to send Zach Taylor to the line for 2.
Yeah, and smart thing from McLaughlin bringing in Chikwueze for that height, and it's paying off.
Yeah, a little bit of ballroom dancing. Zach Taylor's not going to go to the line. Foul call on the floor. The ballroom dancing will just result in a throw-in.
Chikwueze over to Kakuba. Pick from Chikwueze. Back to Taylor. Back to Kakuba. Kakuba layup. No good. Rebounded by St. Jean. St. Jean back to St. Jean. And contact in the and one.
You want to talk about size. John St. Jean, a freshman, standing in at 6'7", using all 6'7" of himself to power his way to that bucket. Bodying Chikwueze. Louis Jennings going to sub on for Zach Taylor.
And Parsons coming off.
Looks like Parsons might just be getting called over to talk with McLaughlin for a second. I think he'll stay in the game because the Bears.
Oh no, the Bears only have 4 on the court right now.
No, Parsons is on the court. He's just deep in that back corner.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna have Morrell check in a second. I'd assume it's for
off
Chikwueze.
the floater from Chikwueze. Bears up 71-56 with Thompson at midcourt.
15 points matches the Bears' biggest lead of the game.
Boadu passes inside, tapped over by Chikwueze. Rams get it back. Thompson, but covered by Kakuba, loses it, regains it, loses it again, off his foot. And that's going to be a Bears ball. See, Thompson lost it twice. He went off of Parsons, but last went off of Thompson. What good defense by the Bears.
Nice
Oko,
pass.
open three, no good.
Pass almost went bad. It was a good dish from Kakuba. Got it over to Oko eventually.
Oko over the Kakuba, inside the Jennings.
That's going to end up Rams ball as Staples Santos will sub back on. Brian Thompson will replace him on the bench.
What a block by Philistine over the back. Yeah, and caught the Ram to get the ball.
Rams
Wilson
trail by 15.
St. Jean covered by 3 Bears defenders, draws the contact as the ball went around. We almost got another and one.
Justin Parsons confused about where exactly he committed the foul, and I think I am too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Justin Parsons touched him. I think that might have been, if anybody, on Morrell.
St. Jean misses his first. 5 for 7 at the charity stripe. He's got 50 points in the game. And he makes his second.
St. Jean, not the most prolific free throw shooter, 44.4% coming into this matchup, but not awful nonetheless.
Parsons. Rebounded by Morrell. Shot is no good. And we get a call. Gonna be foul on the Rams.
Jaden Errol going to sub back in here for the Rams. Wilson's going to come off. Dwayne Mason Jr. is going to see his first action of the game. He'll replace Adonis Vachon. Dwayne Mason Jr., the junior guard from Oxon Hill, Maryland. Played his high school ball at Potomac.
Oko with the three. That's no good. Kukuba grabbed the rebound, but they're going to call it on the Bears.
They're going to say that one went out of bounds off Dante Kukuba. It looks like, yeah, his foot touches the black right there.
Yes.
Barely as he comes down with that one. That's a good call by the officials.
Yeah, he tried to get it off of Mason, but he just stepped out of bounds before he could do that.
Louis Jennings with a good poke right there. Tyler Ayumura near the scorer's table getting ready to come back on.
Three from the corner is good.
Kyle Philistine gets his second three of the game. Comes into this one only shooting 36% from beyond the arc, but he has looked good from three today.
The Jennings from three is no good. Now the Rams are going to take it up the court. Philistine into the lane, loses it. He kicks it back to Mason. And we're going to get a whistle on the play. It's got to be a foul.
We're going to call that one on Dante Kukuba. We'll see where that happens right there. So there the foul is called.
It looks like a little bump into Mason Jr.
More subs coming on. Mikhail Hayes and Tyler Whitemora. It's going to be Stephen Morrell coming off for the Bears.
And Mason Jr., as the Rams are on the bonus, will be taking two.
Kukuba's going to come off as well. Josh Campbell in now. Kukuba in foul trouble, as you see on your screen. He's got three, I'm sorry. He's number 4. He's got 3 fouls. Bears have 17 fouls in this half.
And he makes both of them in. Brings the deficit to 9. Oko. Pass to Ayumura. To Parsons. Parsons inside to Jennings. Jennings makes the shot. Brings the Bears to 11.
Good way by Louis Jennings right there. Expanding the Bears lead back to double digits. Philistine working on Oko. Oko not pleased with that.
Now it's going to be the Bears' 8th foul. 8th team foul of the second half.
Ty Staples Santos will sub on from Mikhail Hayes. So we see a replay of the foul committed there.
Philistine with the 1-and-1 makes his first.
See the Rams entering the bonus.
And he'll make his second. Up-tempo offense from Ayumura. That's going to kick it to Oko. Oko in the paint. Back to Ayumura. Ayumura over to Jennings. Jennings gets his own rebound. Over to Parsons. Parsons with the second chance. And now Rams are trying to be up-tempo with Staples Santos. Gets over to St. Jean. St. Jean over to Earl. Staples Santos in the paint. Gets over to St. Jean and he misses. Jennings on the rebound. Oko. Oko with the shot. No good. Ayumura scoops it up. Over to Oko. Oko with the jumper, and that's That's a bang.
That was a laser beam by Justin Parsons to find Precious Oko down there in the corner. Two-hand absolutely rifled that one in there.
Earl draws the contact. He's banging on the floor.
First ball number 3, Parsons.
He was shaken up already early in this game. He had to be out for some time with an injury.
Looks like he's got a little bit of a limp going on. A substitution getting ready to come on here for Framingham State, Josh Castillo. Zach Taylor's going to come on here for the Bears soon in a little bit. I think he'll replace Parsons.
He's going to miss his first.
Castillo will be replacing St. Jean.
And he'll miss his second. Off, rebounded by Campbell. Gets it over the Oko. And it's going to be a timeout on the Bears.
It's going to be a full timeout for the Bears as well. Don't know if they're going to look to sub someone in here for Jay Merrill. It did look like he limped over to the free throw line, but in transition, he looked to be doing okay. We'll see what happens following this full timeout. Bears currently leading the Rams by 13.
Absolutely. Oko almost has 20 points. He's got 19 with 5 rebounds. Steven Morrell, he's on the in both ways. He's on the cuffs of a double-double. He's got 9 points and 9 rebounds. Kukuba is second on team with 7. He's also leading in assists with 5, along with 12 points. St. Jean and Vachon are still the only Rams players with double figures. And St. Jean's also leading the team in rebounds. The Bears so far have taken twice the three-point shots than the Rams. The Bears are 7 of 20, while the Rams are only 3 of 10. While the Rams have taken a lot more trips to the line, which has been keeping this match close. We're gonna.
Yeah, you look at that 21-27 from the line. The Bears 10 for 14.
Taylor on the inbound gets it to Jennings, over to Ayamura, covered by Hayes. Oko with the 3 and the swish.
Rams almost got them doubled up on free throws.
80-64. A good poke by Jennings, and he scoops it up. Nice read.
Louis Jennings has had a couple of those good pokes so far as Campbell lays that one in for 2. It's the second time Jennings has made a play like that.
And now Campbell's got 13.
Mikhail Hayes working on Imora.
Hayes kicks it to the corner to Philistine. Philistine with the layup. That's good. Now Ayamura will be covered by Hayes. Ayamura kicks it out to Oko. Back Ayamura to Campbell. Moving the ball around. Campbell. No, sorry, Taylor. Taylor inside. Surrounded by 3 Rams defenders and gets fouled up.
Rams ball number 52, Castillo.
Castillo hit him in the arm, hitting Taylor. He's gonna draw our foul. Rams have 6. They're not in the bonus. Ayamura taking a 3-er. Barely made the rim.
Zach Taylor tried to keep it inbounds and get a pass off. He's gonna go out. That's gonna turn things over, and it's gonna be Rams ball. Staples Santos getting ready to throw it in.
Now Thompson's going to be heavily pressed by Ayamura. Could get Staples Santos covered by Taylor.
Adonis Vachon going to sub in here in a little bit for Framingham State.
Mason Jr. takes his shot, makes it in. That's going to be his first field goal of the game. He's got 4. Taylor back to Oko. Ayamura. Campbell, the jumper. Bang. Now Thompson's taking it up the court. Ayamura covering him. Ayamura now on Staples Santos. Pass. Oh, and the slam from St. Jean. What? And the good pass leading to it by Staples Santos.
Vachon and Wilson take their place in front of the score table, getting ready to sub in. That's Louis Jennings with the hook. Looks like they're going to not go with Wilson. He's going to head back over to the bench, and Vachon will be the lone man in front of the table.
Ayamura with the seal and the fast break. The breakaway lays it in.
Looks like it's going to be Harrison Bawadu also going out there in a little.
Thompson in layup, rebounded by St. Jean. Second chance points, and the Rams will be calling timeout. They got 2 timeouts left while the Bears have 4. 6:42 left in the game. I'll say it, the Bears were just running away with it in the second half.
There's still a decent amount of time on the clock, but the Bears have a solid lead, 16 points. I don't think it's all said and done just yet. I think the Rams definitely still have a shot at this one, as we have some highlights for you here. Louis Jennings with that poke. That set up this Josh Campbell layup. There's a beautiful opposite hand bucket by Josh Campbell right there. You see Matt McLaughlin talking to his troops on the bench, trying to draw something up for the remaining 6 minutes, 42 seconds we have left in this game.
It's just thing of note in the series between the Bears and the Rams. The Bears have won 18 straight home matches against the Rams as in conference play in their history.
Yeah, quite the streak for the Bears against the Rams here at the Tinsley Center.
Oko covered by Staples Santos. Oko bumps Staples Santos and makes the shot. And Thompson now going to be covered by Kakuba. Gets over Staples Santos. Covered by Taylor. Staples Santos with the fadeaway. And it bounces in. Kakuba going up tempo. Gets tripped up by Thompson.
Good show of sportsmanship right there by Thompson, and it looks like St. Jean, helping up Dante Kakuba. Wilson's going to sub in here for the Rams. Staples Santos will head to the bench.
Kakuba will be taking his first trip to the line with the 1-1 as the Bears are in the bonus. Kakuba is a 75% free throw shooter. And he makes his one. He'll get a second shot. Kuba's got 13. As the second shot goes up, misses his second. And Jennings pokes it out, and it's got to be Rams ball. Thompson takes it up court. Covered by Kakuba. Kakuba with the steal, and he'll lay it in. Kakuba, oh my gosh, and the layup. What?
Dante Kakuba and Zach Taylor working quickly right there for the Bears. Back-to-back quick buckets put the Bears up by 21 here with about 5.5 minutes left to go here in the second and final half.
Thompson almost lost his footing. Wilson on the corner, covered by Oko. And St. Jean gets fouled up, and he'll be going to the line.
We're going to take a look at that double basket right here by the Bears. Kakubo works on the steal from Thompson, gets that one in, and then steals this one right away as Thompson looks to get it to Wilson, and just absolutely laying it in is Zach Taylor. 2 buckets in a span of like 5 seconds right there for the Bears, and now they're up by 20.
Meanwhile, St. Jean makes his first shot. He's 7 of 9. And he'll make his second.
So St. Jean 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Dante Kakubo working with it now for Bridgewater.
In the end, one from Kakuba brings the Bears to 21.
Impressive bucket right there by Dante Kakuba. Let's get another look at this. Working away from the basket, he somehow gets that shot up and over Wilson. Wilson with his hands in the air. Pure confusion. I'm not quite sure how Kakuba made that, but he did. And he'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Louis Jennings comes off, Chikwueze comes on, Jaden Errold comes on for the Rams.
Kakuba's 2 for 3, 1 for 2 on 3 throws, and he just made his second of the game. Staple Santos, covered by Kakuba, gets to the Errold. Errold back over to Boado, covered by Campbell.
They're going to call that a kickball.
And that would fall on Campbell.
Kickball violation, Rams ball.
Staple Santos on the inbound. Gets it to Errold. Errold kicks it out to the baseline. Shot rebounded by Oko. Oko over to Taylor. Surrounded. Oko with the open 3 in the middle.
Nice
Rebounded
rebound
by Chikwueze. And Campbell rebounded, and he's going to draw contact.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul there on Harrison Boadu. You see that right there. Getting a little grabby with Josh Campbell and gets just a piece of his face. Just all of Josh Campbell's face. Josh Campbell laughing about it after the contact, having a little bit of a laugh with Harrison Boadu.
1 for 2 on the line today. He's got 17. And the 1-and-1. He makes his first. He'll be getting a second. Misses his second, rebounded by St. Jean. Staple Santos with the kick. Quick pass to Boado. Boado tried to kick it to St. Jean. It's got to be off of him. It'll be Bears ball.
See that one rolling around right there? Boadu gets the pass to St. Jean, and it just rolls off. Looks like his knee.
Yeah, after the defensive play by Kakuba. Oko over the Chikwueze, back to Kakuba, inside to Campbell. Campbell in the fadeaway, tapped over by Chikwueze. Oko with an open 3, no good. Rebounded by Kakuba, over to Taylor. Taylor with the shot, he's gonna draw the contact. He'll be getting his trip to the line.
Kyle Philistine and Brian Thompson getting ready to come on here. And a face we haven't seen yet for the Bears, Nicholas Bontemps is going to come in and replace Precious Oko. Or not yet. They faked me out. Oko went to the bench, high-fived some of his teammates. Now he's back out there. Bontemps is still near the table.
Bontemps will probably be subbing in for Taylor then. Taylor makes his first.
It looks like he will sub in for Oko. It's going to be Baladu and Staples Santos heading off in place of Philistine and Thompson.
Nicholas Bontemps is a sophomore from Coral Springs. He's listed as 6 foot. Taylor makes his second.
The Coral Glades grad has seen quite some time for the Bears this season. This is his first action of the game. His minutes probably going to take a hit with the return of Precious Oko.
And Fashawn, he kicks it over to Thompson. Thompson.
Wide open in the corner was Fashawn. They waited too long to pass it to him, and they only found Dante Kakuba.
And Taylor with the layup. Looks like Taylor has 20. Earl over the Philistine. Philistine with the 3. That's not going to be good. Kakuba lets it go.
More subs on. Sam Sweeney's going to come on for the Bears, as well as Alvin Kawasi.
Yeah,
and another late substitution for the Bears. And a lot of cheers coming from the stands as Amari Andrew Brown, the junior from Stoughton, the OA grad, steps onto the court for his first action of the game. His first action here at home at the Tinsley Center for the Bears.
That's Andrew Brown. Over to Bontemps. Bontemps with the 3. That's a swish. Bontemps opening up hot.
Nicholas Bontemps comes off the bench late in the second half and absolutely knocks one down. Sam Sweeney blown by the block by Chikwueze. There was already a foul called. Blocking foul on Sam Sweeney. And that'll send Ivan Nyatenji to the line. Another player on this Framingham State team that saw a lot more playing time last year than he did this year. Just seeing his first action of the game here late in the second half as he misses his first free throw. Sam Sweeney going to switch places with Nicholas Bontemps.
And Zach Taylor, has 9 TME, makes his second. And Bontemps with another 3, that misses. Fashawn, he's gonna kick it back to Fashawn. And Fashawn takes a jumper, and that's gonna be counted as a 3. And Andrew Brown with the layup. No good. Rebounded by St. Jean. Gets it over to Thompson. And the 3-pointer, no good.
And Nyatenji took a deep 3 there, not going to hit it. Almost got in the way of that pass, though. Alvin Kawasi able to corral it as he pulls from 3 now, no good.
That's an air ball.
Staying in bounds is Sam Sweeney.
Yeah, impressive footwork by Sweeney. Andrew Brown kicks it back to Sweeney on the corner, and bang!
Sam Sweeney with a beautiful 3 down there from the corner. Great passing by the Bears. Kawasi takes some contact there, no whistle.
Rams from the corner, that's Philistine.
This is a guy who's shooting sub 40 from 3 coming into this game, and he has 3 3-pointers.
Andrew Brown with the floater.
That was a long 2. He had his foot on the line. They're going to call that a 2.
Nyatenji with the layup. Contact from Bontemps. He's going to go to the line.
Nyatenji fighting through some hard contact right there.
Nyatenji, 5 for 6 on the line this season.
Framingham still keeping some of their starters out there. Most of their starters, that is. Thompson, St. Jean, Vashon, and Philistine all still in the game.
Nyatenji makes his first. Zach Taylor, he's having a career game. He's got 20 points, which is his career high.
just in his first year with the program. The freshman from Quincy, Massachusetts, played his high school ball at North Quincy. Kawasi will take this one up for the Bears with just under a minute left on the clock. That one knocked out of bounds by Kyle Philistine. Bears ball.
Adonis, you're way too high. Down.
It's going to be inbounded by Sweeney. The Bond attempts over to Kawasi. Kawasi with the jumper. That's no good. St. Jean rebounds. Thompson on the logo. 39 seconds left. He gets over to Fashawn, covered by Bontemps. He gets through Bontemps. He's going to make his shot. Bontemps is going to take, gets tripped up by Thompson.
Good job by Bontemps sticking with it. He hits the ground. Nyentenji recovered it, but Bontemps got a hand on it and got the ball back for the Bears. And now we're under 20 seconds.
And Bontemps is going to chew some clock.
He's going to have to take a shot eventually or take the shot clock violation. There's about a second more on the game clock than the shot clock as we're now coming under 5 seconds. They're just going to take the shot clock with 1.4 seconds left. So it's going to be John St. Jean taking the throw in for the Rams with just under a second and a half.
And that is all, folks. The Bears win 109-86. And the precious 4 players for the Bears carried the scoring with Oko 24, Taylor 20, Kakuba 18, and Campbell 18. Morrell dominating on the boards today with 9 points, along with 9 rebounds, along with 9 points. And, despite good effort by the Rams in the first half, Bears just took off with it in the second.
Yeah, absolutely great showing here from the Bears all around. This game was close at one point. The Bears were just able to run away from it. So both Bears teams grabbing a victory against Framingham State today, and just both of their second NASDAQ matchups of the year. The Bears men team, they'll be back home January 20th against Westfield State. Well, I'm sorry, they'll be back January 10th, sooner than I said, against MCLA.
Yep, and the Rams will be hosting Salem State at 7:30 p.m. Well, that'll do it, folks, on the Bears Sports Network on BTV. Alongside Luke Mansfield, my name is Zachary McMahon. And remember, every day is a great day to be a Bear. Have a great weekend, everybody, and stay safe.